Oh, yeah. What's up, Packers fans worldwide? What's going on? The Packers are one game away from the Super Bowl. That's right. You heard it here. I'm not lying to you. I ain't telling you falsehoods. I am not offering conjecture. I'm telling you facts, people. One more game. One more game. The NFC Championship game will be happening inside Lambeau Field next Sunday. That's right. The Green Bay Packers defeating the number one defense, as we heard all week long. How would the Packers look? You know how the Packers will handle the number one defense? They'll drop 30 on them. Sounds good to me. 32-18 score. That's maybe a little unusual, but yeah. Packers rolling on, doing what they do, keeping our hearts in our throats sometimes on defense, but for the most part, the Green Bay Packers dominating as they do. Good to see everybody in the comments section. Brian, let's fucking go. That's what I'm talking about. Doesn't matter who comes to Lambeau. They are, yes, correct. 1,000%. Look, I want Tom Brady. I have made no bones about it. I said it all the last couple weeks. Coming into this game, I hoped the Bucs would be at Lambeau. It didn't happen. I'm kind of pulling for the Bucs tomorrow. I don't think that's going to happen. I do think the Saints are going to win. I think the Saints, in an odd kind of twist of fate, I think the Saints are a better matchup against the Bucs than they are against the Packers. The Saints, therefore, will probably beat the Bucs and come to Lambeau and get their ass kicked by the Packers, which is fine. I'll take that. But damn, watching Rodgers lead the Packers over Tom Brady and whatever ragtag group, this, quote unquote super team that the Bucs have assembled down there in Tampa, I'll take him beating his ass and going to the Super Bowl in his home stadium now that he's a Buccaneer. I'm in on that too. Whatever. I'll take it. I'm all in. Is it still time to get a new defensive coordinator? Sean, hey, after tonight, I can't blame anybody for wanting a new DC. I mean, they probably won't hire one, but I'm all in. I asked LaFleur about it after the game. I tried. Pettin on a diet, no snacks. DK, excellent question. It's something I'll be asking Coach about tomorrow. I didn't want to waste my one question tonight on it, but yes, interesting case to see Dean Lowry out there repeatedly instead of snacks. Nizzle, thank you for the super chat. Super Bowl Pappy, thank you, sir. Greatly appreciated. Love the question about the defense. Too bad he sidestepped it. Chuck, he's always going to. This is the other thing. Like, people, especially in big markets, are always like, well, you don't ask the hard questions. It's like, coach is always going to. I think most people are waiting for big TV or big moments or something viral. That's never going to happen. It's especially not going to happen with LaFleur, but it's not going to happen in Green Bay. It's just not how it goes. It's like, I'm going to give some coach speak. I'm not going to talk about it. We're going to move on to the next thing. I will say, though, Coach, he handled it well in the sense that he said, I thought overall our defense played well. We held them to, 18 points, number of yards. And that's what a coach is supposed to say. So I can't say I was surprised by that response. David, thank you for the super chat. Shout out to Billy Turner tonight. Underrated player tonight. I think you are 1,000% on point there, David. Yes, Billy Turner was a concern, especially for me heading into this game. He answered the bell. I thought he played lights out football. Going to be interesting to go back and watch the tape and see how much of that was him, how much of that is Rodgers getting the ball out of his hands or escaping out the pocket. But yeah, I thought Billy played a good game. Obviously, I think a lot of people saw, and the narrative out of this game will be Elgton Jenkins and his play, especially early against Aaron Donald. Now, who knows how close to 100% Aaron Donald was. The Rams would have us believe all week that Aaron Donald was just fine. Aaron Donald himself. So I'm not even thinking about it. I'm not hurt at all. He wasn't on the injury report at the end of the week. Wasn't listed as probable, doubtful, whatever. Probable, I know, is a thing of the past, but wasn't questionable. Wasn't even on the injury report coming in the game. You step in between the white lines, you are judged accordingly. You got your ass handed to you by Elgton Jenkins. End of story. That's it. That's the narrative, kid. Sorry. You're the greatest defensive player of our generation, and you are. You got your ass handed to you by Elgton Jenkins. So I guess that makes Elgton Jenkins the bomb.com, which, by the way, most Packer fans already knew that's exactly what he is. Sorry, just speaking facts, just talking truth here on Cheesehead TV, because that's what we do. Elgton All-Pro next year. He better be. God damn it. He was crying at the end. Hey, look. I get it, man. Yeah, he was crying at the end because he's hurt and he's trying to help his team and he couldn't help his team, and I get that. I don't want to belittle his effort at all. But he did get his ass handed to him. You went out there, dude. If you can't play, then don't play. I get you're trying to help your team, but but I'm not going to belittle his effort. He tried and he failed. Sandy, what's up? Preach it. How you doing? Well, it was great to see and hear the fans at Lambeau. You damn right it was. And guess what? Next week, I'm pretty sure Cheesehead TV's own Corey Banke will be in the house for that game, the NFC Championship game. And also, by the way, I'm pretty sure this will be the first NFC Championship game Corey's been at where they're going to win. Because they're going to win, people. We need to pay Jones, such a game changer. Oh, Pack Attack. See, this is the thing where, I would pay him. But then you're like, wait a second. You pay Aaron Jones, but you've got Davante Adams coming up. You've got David Bakhtiari just paid. You've got Kenny Clark just paid. You've got a lot of guys getting paid. At some point, there's got to be a guy you don't pay. I tend to think Aaron Jones is that guy. And that's why he hired a new agent. I mean, I would love Aaron Jones to get paid. I just don't think it's going to happen. You think any players that opted out for Green Bay this year are regretting their decision? Andrew, the only one who opted out that I know of, that I remember off the top of my head, is the wide receiver whose name is I was just talking about on the radio. Oh, my God. Colts, Panthers. What's his name? Oh, my God. Someone's going to remind me. He was crying because they lost. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Al, thanks for the super chat. Funchess. Devin Funchess. I remembered it on my own. I didn't even need to see it. Funchess will be on the squad next season. As soon as the new league year starts, he is officially a member of the squad. Although there's nothing to stop the Packers from cutting him the moment that happens, which is really unfortunate. But we'll see. Al, thanks for the super chat. Go Bucks tomorrow. Can't wait for revenge in a week. Appreciate everything you guys do. Al, thank you so much for the support. It's greatly appreciated. Josh, thanks for the super chat. And you're live again? You're an absolute diehard. Go Pack Go. Well, here's the thing, Josh. Yeah, we knew after 2 weeks ago, we got a message from the Green Bay Packers that we used to do the post-game show where we would just go live. We would extend our stream from the watch party and do the press conferences, and then we would go into radio. But apparently we're not allowed to carry those press conferences live. I know there is on the emails that we get, or that I get, there's a no live stream of these things. If you want to do that, you got to go to Packers.com. I assumed that was about video. Apparently, that's also about audio. So the Packers let us do it 17 weeks before they shut us down. So that's fine. It's all good. We'll do this instead. I just did my radio hit, talked to Coach, talked to Davante Adams, I talked to Corey Linsley. Interesting, I didn't get called on for Aaron Rodgers. It's almost as if Aaron Rodgers has told Packers PR not to call on me. I'm just saying, Aaron, buddy, I'm not here to cast aspersions. I'm not here to ask tough questions. I just want to talk, buddy. I'm a huge Packers fan. Nothing but love. Talk to me. That's all. I'm not trying to be a dick or anything. What up, Nags? What's up? How we doing? Snacks, Charles? Excellent question. As I said earlier, I can't wait to ask Coach about it tomorrow. Hey, Aaron, how about Barnes making that nice break on the ball? Could have been a 9T if not for the club hand. Got to gather it, buddy. You got to gather that. But yes, it was a nice play. No doubt about it. No snacks today. I know, right? What are we going to do? How many old fashions in today? Jason, I have had 0 old fashions. And let me tell you, I am feeling it. I would like many more old fashions. Thank you very much. Nags, NFC Championship game bound. What's up? Why would Rodgers not want to answer your questions? Come on, Matt. I would love that answer. Why don't you ask the Packers? Why don't you ask Packers PR? We got to give USA Today a question. We got to give the LA Times a question. Can't give Cheesehead TV a question. I'd love to know. Or, I'm sorry, 4 questions for the local fucking paper, but God forbid we give Cheesehead TV a question. I would love to know. Beautiful question. I would love to know the answer. I'm glad you're here, Coach. Glad you're here asking the tough ones. Thank God you're here. Seriously. I would never have thought. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? I don't know. Pack fan, what's up? Packers front 7, very underrated by national media. Correct. Without question. Especially the job that Kenny, Gary, and probably Barnes are doing. No doubt about it. Fuxers 619. What a name. You guys see the name, right? I'm not making this up. Fuxer 619. What's up? Kenny Clark was an absolute monster. The only correct answer, tell him what he's won. Yep. Fuxers, you are absolutely correct. I get that you're just trying to get me to say that on air. By the way, I just did. Dustin, thanks to the super chat. Let's fucking go, Nags. Super Bowl bound. Not even worried about the AFC. Bring that trophy back to the title town with all-out weapons. Funny. God, if only the Packers had drafted a wide receiver in the first round, they'd have scored even more than 30 points in the NFC divisional playoff round. God, if it's like the Packers know what. It's like the Packers know what they're doing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Billy Turner is the MVP of the O-line. Don't at me. Love that dude. Anthony, Billy Turner played a fucking outstanding game. I can't wait to go back and watch the tape. No doubt about it. Dylan, thank you for the super chat. It's like our defense is programmed not to kick in until the opposing team could potentially score 20 points. I tell you what, I asked Matt about, in a general sense, the idea of the fact that after the Bears game, the 3rd and short stuff, not being aggressive, blah, blah, blah. And then, they allowed many conversions. And then you come into tonight, into the first half, and they let them walk down the field with all this soft coverage. And I'm like, it's so frustrating. I'm with you. It's like, is the defense like legit being called to like, oh, wait, we know the offense has got it, but it might get close now. So maybe we should ratchet up the pressure. And then they get a sack. And then they get in a 3rd and long, 2nd and long, whatever. And then they go to town. It's like, maybe do that when it's not necessary. Maybe do that when it's not one fumble away from a game-changing play. That's just me. That's just how I live. I don't know. I know I'm crazy. I'm crazy like that. I know. I get it. Is there a Grossi raid going on? I love it. What's up, Grossi Posse? Thanks for the engagement. I'm just going to sit back, drink my beer. What I love about this, my favorite part of a Grossi raid, especially when the Packers aren't playing, is that I know y'all are watching Grossi while a different team is playing. Like Cheesehead TV, Packers only. You all are watching the Ravens and the Bills while you're being quote unquote, raid us. Great. Awesome. What up, NFL fans? Love y'all. It's great. All of your teams suck. The AFC is so much better. You can't score 3 points in a fucking half in the AFC divisional round. But yeah, you're so much better. Great. Awesome. That's your boy, Grossi. That's you, Grossi. That's your kid. I get it. I get it. I get it. You want that sweet, sweet engagement. Don't care about it. Don't. It's what we do. Packers only. So, you all want to sit there and watch the Bills versus the Ravens? What? Gross. Going to be all Packers over here in Cheesehead TV. You guys enjoy it. It'll be great. Have a great time. You guys have a great time. KC hasn't played yet. Oh, yes, correct. They haven't. The one team in the AFC who might give the Packers a game, you're right. They haven't. I can't wait for Tom Grossi to cover it, though. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys have a great time. It'll be a lot of fun. Super Sticker, what's up, Michelle Urias? I'm sure I destroyed that pronunciation, but thank you very much. Big Cheese, what's up, Muddy? Thank you for the super chat. All that talk about Ramsey versus Adams, but I always thought Adams would win that matchup. Ramsey is best against big physical wide receivers, and Tay is not that type. That is a very astute point in the sense of you saw what he did against DK Metcalf. You've seen what he's done against bigger physical wide receivers throughout the season. He absolutely, he being Devontae, owned Ramsey whenever they were one-on-one. And it was great to hear Devontae talk about some apparent pregame altercation. Devontae knew what was up. He knew his basketball skills, his effort off the line, his footwork, getting off the jam, such as it was going to own Ramsey, and he did repeatedly. My favorite play of the entire game was Devontae beating Ramsey on a slant, and then Ramsey kind of backing off and then going, pretending it was a zone call. But you knew you got your ass beat. Come on. That was hilarious. That was undoubtedly my favorite play of the game. No question. Tyler, what's up, buddy? Thanks for the super chat. What round are we drafting a punter this spring? All right. Hey, the weapon had an okay game today, especially in the sense of that catch he had on the wayward snap on the botched extra point. This is not a day. This is not a day to be ragging on the weapon. Not today. Podcast 1919, thank you for the super chat. Hope your flight was good. Made it safe back to Vegas. 3320 was so close. You were very close. That was well done, sir. And I'm glad you had a great flight. Thank you for checking in. I'm so happy you make Cheesehead TV part of your Packers routine. Michael, I don't give a fuck. Pay Aaron Jones. Hard to argue with that logic right there. How hilarious would it be if Gutekunst just walked into Russ Ball's office one day and was like, I don't give a fuck. Pay Aaron Jones. And then walked out. I know he won't, but that would be hilarious. Sandy, hilarious watching Ramsey throw a tantrum. Yeah. Hilarious doesn't even begin to cover it. Dustin, thank you for the super chat. Packers in the Super Bowl, Rodgers MVP, Butler in the Hall. My life is wonderful. Can I get a fucking go, Pack, go? Go, Pack, go. Dustin, 1,000%. Augie, thank you for the super chat. Jenkins made Donald cry. Packers to the Super Bowl. I don't know if Jenkins made Donald cry. He did make Donald lose his cool. And at the end result of the game, Donald cried. But yeah, I do think Jenkins contributed to those tears, no doubt. Legless, thank you for the super chat. Why would you want an inside wide receiver like Cobb over a fifth offensive line like Turner one more game? Legless, that's a phenomenal point. People really gave Gutekunst the business for handing the contract he did to Billy Turner and letting Cobb walk, and all sorts of nonsense was spilled about the wide receivers position, etc. But that's a great point as far as the give and take about who you pay and who you don't, who you let to come in, who you extend, who you let you allow to explore free agency, etc. Look, I love Randall. He's an all-time Packer. He was in the house tonight. He was at the game with his wife. God bless him. He's a Packer for life, regardless. I don't care what other uniform he ever wears. But yeah, Brian made the right call there. And I am on record many times saying I was not a fan of the Billy Turner contract when it was handed out. I didn't understand why that priority was made. I understood kind of why he paid him in the sense of the versatility. I just didn't know who else was lining up to pay Billy Turner. So in the sense of, I didn't get why it had to be done right away, because legit, according to Rob Demovsky's reporting, that was the very first phone call made the minute the legal tampering period opened up a couple years ago when Billy became a free agent. I wasn't on board with that. Brian, of course, as always, was right. He got it. He understood it. I understood that the versatility was important. I wasn't quite sold on paying him as much as they did. The Packers way way more than I do. We'll see that a lot more as the years go on. I have zero doubt. 32 points to honor Swerve and Irvin. Wow, that's amazing. I like it. I'm all in on that. All right, now we got people cursing out Ramsey, which, of course, I'm all for, but, he can do it in his offseason. I'm all good. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in for the review of Packers beating up on the Rams in the divisional round. Can't thank you enough. Thank you for all of you who were on board with the watch party, the pregame show earlier on. Can't thank you enough. Cheesehead TV, please hit like on these videos, subscribe to the channel. If you're so inclined, please consider giving us $5 a month on our Patreon page, patreon.com/cheeseheadtv. It supports everything we do here at Cheesehead TV. We always have a really good time on our weekly Patreon happy hour, available only to Patreon subscribers. That's always a great time. If you can't handle giving up $5 a month, I totally get it, especially in these days we are living through. But please hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, tell your friends, tell your family. Cheesehead TV, we are devoted to Green Bay Packers fans worldwide. We're one game away, people. Keep it up. See you next week. I'll see you tomorrow morning for Packers Daily. I'm going to talk to Andy Herman. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you so much, everyone.